Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well and I hope that you are all fighting that war against the Grey. In today's video we have another Warhammer Black Library story to review for you. In today's Warhammer Age of Sigmar Black Library review, we're going to look at and review Grombrindal Ancestor's Burden by Thursten. Today's video is sponsored by the Warhammer merch shop. Want to grab some merch for your favourite Warhammer army? You can use our affiliate link down below to grab your next purchase and help support the channel at the same time. This is the second compilation of short stories and short novels about the mysterious white dwarf Grombrindal, following on from Grombrindal Chronicles of the Wanderer. Our author today is Thursten, and he's also written other full-length stories for Black Library such as Dark Oath, and short stories such as Pain Engine and Cauldron of Blood. As always, I do enjoy listening to Black Library fiction in an audio format, enabling me to immerse myself in the worlds of Warhammer while also getting some hobby done or editing at the desk as well. And Black Library regular Richard Reed brings our story to life today and has done so on countless occasions in the Mortal Realms for titles such as The Ghosts of Barak Minos, Scaventide, and Ushran, Mortarch of Delusion, and has also narrated stories set in the grimdark universe of Warhammer 40,000 like Astaroth, Angel of Mercy, Apocalypse, and Grim Repast. As mentioned though, our story today is made up of various short stories and a short novel after them all. The short stories include various different sort of Dwarven characters, and they introduce us to these across the mortal realms, each meeting some facet of the White Dwarf Grombrindal, who helps each and every one of them find their true path in the mortal realms. These short stories culminate in a final short novel where the Gloomspite Gits launch an attack upon the great sky city of Barak Thring. But little do both the defending Dwarven and the attacking Grots know that this is but a precursor to the true assault upon the Sky City. This novel takes on a similar style to what has come before, short stories bringing together all manner of dispossessed, Fire Slayer, Caradron, and more besides, giving us a look at the grand plan of the Maker God Grungi and his wish to unite all his disparate people across the mortal realms. As alluded, we get a look at even more than just the major three Dwarven factions we are used to seeing in the Mortal Realms. One in particular takes my fancy, a particular Dwarven in the story from a clan of Dwarven that lives deep within the forest of Gyran, the realm of life. Instead of the usual crafting with stone and iron, the Dwarven from these wooden clan make weapons out of wood and plant. An interesting take on Dwarven that's quite cool, and I'd almost love to see it fully explored in miniatures on the tabletop at some point. The style of story bringing together characters from various different places, all with a central figure connecting them, is really well done here, just like in the first Grombrindal novel. The range of ways Grombrindal is able to influence, coerce, and make people indebted to him is quite something, and really gives you a sense of just how powerful the character is. One of the things I like about Grombrindal is the power he has, and more importantly how he uses it and shows it. The feeling you get is a character that is very much on par with many of the larger players in Age of Sigmar, maybe even as good as some of the actual gods, and this may be because of what we learn throughout the story he actually is. The fact he's rarely in the thick of the fighting, rather allowing the Dwarven around him to accomplish feats of great strength, fortitude and cunning amongst other things, with just simple words of encouragement to them and a good nudge out the door in the right direction. As alluded to, Grombrindal's ancestry and what he actually is, while not concretely said as solid fact, is heavily alluded to in the story, and I'm not going to say anything more on it, because if you want to find out what those things may be, you'll have to read. But it certainly makes him an even more interesting character. I do hope we get more stories about the White Dwarf himself, because what we have gotten so far has been great. I'd love to see later stories pulling characters from previous titles, whether they meet him again or are now simply his agents and prophets amongst the Dwarven. I think seeing some of the faces I've followed in these two stories for Grombrindal so far would be great once more. A solid 4 out of 5 stars though. This was a great story, and honestly one for maybe new Age of Sigmar fans to get a bit of a sense of the mortal realms with. It does explore an awful lot of them. If you did enjoy reading about this and want to check out some other Dwarven stories in Age of Sigmar, why check it out other series and start with something like Archanaut's Oath, Realmslayer or Overlords of the Iron Dragon, all of which are part of multi-story series and follow Dwarven or Dwarf main characters. And so that is our review of the story for you. We hope you enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to drop a comment down below. Let us know what you enjoyed about it. Give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notifications for all the good things from the channel. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.